Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so um, the title of the hangout is obvious. So it's why do my wife and I give money? So I can say for myself, I'm gonna enumerate all the reasons to you why I've given money in the past. Okay. First of all, I've given money to Heideology, which is Paul's Ego's channel. I gave money to them because I like their content and I think it's entertaining. That's one reason. I've given money to JD Kane because I thought his content was pretty entertaining. There are Christian pastors that I've given money to that I gave them money because I support their ministry, like End Time Incorporated, which is Irvin Baxter's pastoral and media organization. Uh, Now that's one reason I give money, because either I support a ministry and what they're doing, or because I enjoy the content of a person. If it's not religious in origin, it's just because I like your content. I'll give you some money and say, hey, I think your content's good. Keep it up. Uh, the other main reason I give money is because people need money for some sort of something. In the case of Nadia, I met her. I met Nadia, who, if you're not familiar with her, Nadia is a transsexual that was on G Plus Hangouts. That she was in rough shape, physically, mentally, all of that. She was in rough shape, and I just stumbled across her in the G Plus Hangout community. And I started regularing her hangouts because she would have people come in there and debate God issues. And I like the content. So I kept coming back. I eventually started going in her room, and I got to know her well. And I saw a person that was just really forgotten by the system and really abused. And it doesn't matter to me if Nadia is a transsexual or not. I see a human in bad shape that literally their health is failing. You know, she could barely, at the state that I found her at, she was laying in a bed in an apartment in California with roaches and bed bugs crawling all over her. It was horrible. Now, I'm not going to go down the list of all the people that I've donated to, because I don't want to know what, I don't want the right hand to know what the left is doing, and the Lord says to keep that stuff to yourself. It's proof that I don't give to brag. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. I've never believed in that. It's if you can give, it's good to give to somebody that needs it. It just, I mean, for people that aren't religiously minded, it gives you an endorphin rush because you feel like you've done something good. For me, I feel like I'm obligated, regardless if the person's an atheist or a believer. That doesn't even come into the equation. It shouldn't. As a matter of fact, it should be the opposite, because Jesus said, even the publicans greet each other with a kiss and that stuff. Like, you're no better than a politician if you're going to go around giving kisses to people that love you and giving money to people that love you. So you should be giving to people that don't like you. Huh. If you're listening to Jesus, which I try to do. So in the case of Nadia, it was very extreme, though, because she was so down and out. She hadn't had an employment for years because she got kicked out of her job summarily, and it was not nice. It was a bad situation. And they basically blacklisted her from her industry, which was computer programming. And she had been out of the industry so long, it was basically next to impossible to find employment. So I was paying for her rent and her food, and I was keeping her, in a state where she wouldn't end up on the street dead. That was my goal. And I was successful. The Lord anointed that. And I would hope and pray to God that maybe Nadia someday would come to Christ. I don't know if that is even possible, because Nadia is very, very, very scientifically minded. But the point is that was my motivation for helping Nadia. Now, for people that just are getting to know me, you're going to hear all kinds of innuendo and lies about me being into transsexuals, and the reason that I gave to her was like she was sending me pictures and stuff. Somebody has said that it was like a prostitution thing almost. That's what I would regard it. If you're telling me, I'm giving you money and I'm telling you to send me pictures. I am not into transsexuals. I have nothing against people being transsexual, or I don't have anything against transsexuals, but I am not into that. Okay? I'm into real women, like my wife. Solely my wife. That's who I'm into. I'm into Shannon. That's it. I'm not into any other women. I don't feel I don't want nobody else except her. That's it. So, if you want to know the reason why I gave to Nadia, that's it. That is pure. I am telling you the 1,000,000,000% truth. That I felt severe sympathy for her. I wouldn't want to see my worst enemy in the situation that Nadia was in. It was terrible. So I helped her, and praise Jesus, he anointed that. She got in contact through another person that I knew about all of the stuff that you could get paid for your transition. Because Nadia is it's either give me my parts that I feel like I should have, or I want to die. That's Nadia. What do you do with that? You give them the surgery, because otherwise they're suicidal. They don't want to live. So contacts were made by various people, and boom, she got her surgery, man. I thank the Lord, because I think she might be dead if it wasn't for me helping her out monetarily, because she would have been on the street for so long. I don't know if she would have been able to survive it because of her health conditions. She has type 1 diabetes, which requires refrigerated insulin to take care of, or she goes into seizures and goes into ketoacidosis, which is extremely bad. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. So I felt like I was taking the least of these, which she is. And Jesus never said, don't give to people that are atheists or don't believe in me. He never said that. He said, take care of your fellow brother and sister. He didn't say, if they believe. That is not what Christ said. He said, everybody you see out there is a brother and sister. Take care of your brother and sister. That's what Jesus said. So that's what I was doing. I was taking care of a sister. And yeah, Nadia is so female, there's no way that you're going to get me to say him on Nadia. Nadia, when I think about Nadia, I think her. Because if you've had interactions, Nadia is not at all male. At all. So, I just wanted to clear this up, that because you have these armchair quarterback people with keyboards that think they're amazing, and I'm calling out Big C and his wife. You people are disgusting. You have no idea who Shannon or I are. You've made your soap opera our lives. And you think that you could sit on your stupid channel that has 84 subs now, all from my wife. You had 8 subs, Big C. And I was one of the first. And I unsubbed your ass, blocked you, and reported the video that has, in the title, you put Rev as a POS. Hey, YouTube, is that enough hateful content to get it fucking taken down? Like you did with my wife's channel? With Von Helton? When he files a false copyright claim because she never played any of his videos? You stupid sacks of shit, YouTube. You're completely unjust. Is that hateful enough to call me a piece of shit in the title of a video to get it taken down? We'll see. Probably not. Because you people are absolute the worst judge. Sorry. You're the worst judge of character on the internet, YouTube. You leave Greg Onissian on there making his disgusting content. You leave all of these predators and scumbags on the internet that slandering people for no reason, and you ban my wife from doing live streams for 6 months because somebody filed a false copyright claim. Yeah, that's real just, YouTube. You got a long way to go, man, to be having just leadership of your organization. And I'm harsh on you because I like YouTube. I like the platform. It's cool. You have good tools that are easy to use once you get to know how to use the material, the software in the browser. It's great. And then OBS is just an awesome software. So I just wanted to clarify, because you have all these people in these chats that don't know me at all. Or Shannon. They don't know us at all. And they say that we give money just to manipulate people. We give money, that's the main charge, is that we give money to manipulate. Well, that's funny, because I have never once gave somebody money and then said, could you do this for me? Or tried to manipulate somebody into doing something after I give them money. Never. I've never done that. And the day I do that is the day the Lord would take my money. Because I'm no longer a good steward of it if I was doing stuff like that. The reason I'm blessed is because I try my best to work for Jesus with it. That's why he put this great blessing that my mother left me in my hands, because I am pretty responsible with money. You know, I do my best, and I think I'm pretty good at it. So that's it. I'm going to send people to this video when they ask me, why do you give money? Or if there's an accusation that I give money to manipulate. I'm being 100% honest with you. No lies. I never tell lies, because lies come back to bite you. That's another thing that's said constantly, that we constantly lie. My wife and I constantly lie. Another bogus, total bullshit statement. So when you want to know about people, folks, I would say it's wise to go to the source. Go to my wife's channel or mine to see our reactions to this stuff. Not these people in the chat, and not these idiots on drama channels. Because they lie and do terrible things to people, okay? If you're going to put trust in somebody, I say trust Shannon or myself before any of these drama people, okay? You want to know the deal with me and my wife, you go to Revelation News or you go to Shanny for Christ channel. So that's it. JWE Revelation News out.